Welcome to my YouTube channel, Family Drama Files. Please like, share, subscribe for more emotional videos.
My parents looked me in the eyes and said, my sister deserved everything because she had bigger dreams than I ever would. They handed her $1 million and told me to leave the house with nothing but a backpack and my old car. They believed I would never become anything. 5 years later, she lost everything. I built the company from the ground up. Then one afternoon, she drove past my beachfront villa and completely broke down. What happened next changed our family forever. Stay with me until the end because the final conversation shocked everyone. My name is Ryan. I grew up believing hard work mattered more than favoritism. Unfortunately, my parents believed something very different. My younger sister Olivia was always treated like the future of the family. Every achievement she made was celebrated. Every mistake she made was forgiven. I was expected to stay quiet and solve my own problems. Everything changed on my 24th birthday. My parents invited the entire family over for dinner. I thought they wanted to celebrate. Instead, they announced they were giving Olivia $1 million to launch her dream business. Everyone applauded. Then my father turned toward me and calmly said, "You are wasting space here. It is time for you to leave and make your own life." I could not believe what I had just heard. I packed a few clothes and drove away that same night. I had no apartment, no savings. No one is willing to help. My car became my bedroom. During the day, I worked construction. At night, I learned software development from free online courses. I slept only a few hours every night because I refused to let their words become my future. Months passed before I landed my first freelance client. The payment was small, but it proved I could build something with my own hands. I reinvested every dollar instead of spending it. Slowly, more clients trusted me. Then one project turned into 10. Soon I hired my first employee. After that, my tiny business became a growing company. Meanwhile, Olivia spent money like success was guaranteed forever. Expensive offices, luxury vacations, designer furniture, flashy social media posts. Everyone praised her lifestyle. My parents proudly introduced her as the successful child while pretending I no longer existed. 5 years later, everything changed again. Olivia made a series of terrible business decisions. Investors walked away. Debt kept growing. Employees resigned. Within months, her company collapsed completely. She returned to my parents' house with nothing except unpaid bills and broken confidence. Around that same time, my business reached its biggest milestone. A global company acquired part of my software platform for millions of dollars. Instead of buying sports cars or showing off online, I invested carefully. One of my purchases was a peaceful beachfront villa, where I could finally enjoy the life I had built through years of sacrifice. One afternoon, Olivia happened to drive past my neighborhood. She recognized my car parked outside the villa. She stopped immediately and stared at the house in disbelief. Minutes later, she called our mother, crying uncontrollably. She kept asking, "Why does he get everything? That was supposed to be my life." A week later, my parents contacted me for the first time in years. They wanted financial help. They apologized for the way they had treated me. They admitted they had believed money alone guaranteed success. They expected me to rescue the family because I had become wealthy. I invited them to my office instead of my home. We sat together for the first time in years. I listened quietly while they explained their regrets. Then I told them something they would never forget. You did not fail because you invested in Olivia. You failed because you stopped believing in me before I had the chance to believe in myself. The room became silent. My parents lowered their heads. Olivia cried without saying another word. I offered to pay for financial counseling and help them create a realistic recovery plan. But I refused to hand over money that would only repeat the same mistakes. Success is not built by gifts. It is built by discipline, resilience, and responsibility. That day, I walked out feeling lighter than ever before. I finally understood that the greatest revenge is not making someone suffer. The greatest revenge is creating a life so meaningful that the people who doubted you are forced to face the truth on their own. Being rejected by my own family almost destroyed me. Instead, it became the reason I worked harder than I ever imagined. Every lonely night inside my car became another brick in the foundation of my future. Every insult became motivation. Every closed door pushed me toward a better opportunity. The people who called me a failure eventually watched me succeed without their approval. Please like and subscribe.